Right. I got a warning about broadcasting copyrighted content. I think, what? Turns out they forgot to stop the stream, or it failed, I don't know. So I was streaming and streaming and streaming. And then I just watched a movie for myself, but it was also broadcast. Oh boy, yeah. If they can detect it, why not just turn off my stream instead of threatening with disabling my account? So it happens again, you'll not be able to go live for a week. And if it happens again for 2 weeks, yeah, whatever. So let's do some C++ again. This is a very slow progress. Nobody knows how it all went, or unless you watched days of my live stream. Where I'm currently at is that I have renamed this function to set destination, and it may not access connection yet. I may only store it. So we go here. This is calling dbus connection get bus. I'm not allowed to do that unless it is already finished. So the question is, how can I see that it is already finished? Well, this is a dbus connection, which is an AI stateful task. And if it finishes, it should do something logical, like setting the finished bit. I guess I should know this from my head, but I don't. Is the finished bit already set in the callback? In this case, I would like that to be the case. Because, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's even thus that if it is even only started, that would already be okay. But I'm gonna go for finished. So let's have a look. Here I have the stateful task. So yeah, the question is, when does it switch to BS finish? Because I think that that does that in this order, I think. So it sets a finish bit first and then does callback. Let me see, state after finish implementation. State after finish. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I'll have to check this. So if I look at the function, finished, which exists, I hope. Finish checks if the finished bit is set. Oh god, there's something a little bit different. So point to finished is being set. Not here. That doesn't work. finished is set to true here. And this is returning it, this is aborted. It's set to false here, aborted set to not finished. Well, it's about aborted, so I'm still reading it here. This is reading, this is reading. So this is the only place where it is actually set to true. That calls, oh, that happens when finish is called. But yeah. And I think that the callback is called afterwards then. No, what did I grab for to see what the callback is called? No, I can grab for callback, I guess. BS callback base state is that. I don't like this. Last state, yeah. So it must be BS finished before we go to BS callback. Well, okay. I'm satisfied here. I don't know which file I was. Create message. So yeah, I did what I can do is just check if the task is already finished, and if it is, then I can do this immediately, and I think I should do that then here. So let's say if the connection task is finished, and then finish should be public, of course. You never know. This is the one. This is it's public. Public, yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, I just have to store it. So connection, connection, and destination is destination. I don't like that at all, because destination is rather big. To make a copy here. Well, it's 4 pointers, so it's doable, but still. No, okay, doable. It's doable. But yeah, if it's only pointers, maybe I should make a deep copy, and if I don't, then I might as well just store the pointer to the destination object itself, no? Or am I completely crazy here? Well, that's not entirely true, of course. But using this instead of strings is kind of like this is just a temporary object. Though I'm not really happy about this. No, totally not. exactly is stored in it. Service network about interface name and method path. Yeah, these are seldom, if ever, constructed. I might as well demand that they are. Well, hell, I can just demand that the whole destination itself is some long-term object, I think. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. Yeah. So let's store a pointer to it. So this object must have a lifetime longer than that's kind of silly, of course, because I don't really mean lifetime. Lifetime longer than, it's more like the time it takes to finish task dbus connection. Yeah, to stress it, I'm going to pass it as a pointer. So I don't have to do this. Okay, now we have M connection and M destination. And this is set destination. And now I think this is so, because I use a pointer, and this is also just rough pointer. I mean, I'm not going to call this thing directly anymore. Or am I? To use dubious, maybe not. I can just delay it anyway. I have to run it anyway. Yeah, let's not do this. Just storing it. It's kind of scary, but okay. So I have let's go Control T. So I have a set destination here, and then here I'm passing a pointer to destination now. And then I can do so it's okay to pass destination as a pointer, as if I have an alternative, right? Yeah. Because its lifetime is longer than life. Then I also need a set parameters. which passes a the lambda. A lambda set parameters. Let's say void set parameters. Standard function. Void that thing here. And it has to be stored. That's how do we do that? It's passed in as a temporary. Yeah, I think I can just do lambda or callback or whatever. Set params callback. Well, this then is called set params callback. Surprisingly, I'm going to use a standard move here. Not even sure. Yeah, alternatively I can use our value reference here. I don't know. Let's not do that. I don't know, man. It's C++ is difficult. Right, so need to store that as well. Then, after that, we are running it. Run. It has also a callback, but this is the run of the task itself. So now I can just do the implement the task, I guess. Should this not already compile? That's the question. Nope. What is this? Missing brackets. Looks like it. Oh, it does not. Still not. What is this? Use of undeclared identifier dbus connection. Yeah, I commented it out because at some point I thought I should not use it. But I guess it is okay to use it. It's not okay to use it here, or maybe it is, because then I have pass k3 weight, plus that's going to be replaced. So it's all still in open heart surgery. Member reference base member reference based type void is not a struct or union. Append is returning the wrong thing. Let's do a make C tags. Edit that file. Jump to append or append of message. I don't know what this is. Can you plot tools? Dbus method call. It's more like it. And it definitely does return the dbus method call reference in both cases. So what was it complaining about then? Remember reference base type void. It says this is returning a void. That's what it says. And it's not. Just saw that. Didn't I just see that it is not? So this is append, getting, and input iterator. This is the one, I'm sure. Is there another one? Yes, this one. Oh, okay. Sorry. What the fuck? Then what is the other one? Those are the two that are being called, which is all nice and stuff, but then what the hell is this? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, yes, okay, yeah, well. So I should maybe not pass the message then. Can I not just pass the message? Maybe I do not even have these anymore. Let's just delete them. It's not a smart thing. I think that's the smartest thing to do. And then say here, where are we? I think a message, yes. To just return a message reference. It's not const thing. Red. It's not red. It's res. Okay, return this. I'm gonna rename the red, I think. It's red is not red, it stands for return value. And it is a result. Result. And then here we have exactly the same problem. Result. Is not entirely result that. What that is, and that is. And then we have here return this. Because also this one is going to return a message reference. And then, my friends, it coordinates, but it compiled. It's not that bad. Oh yeah, right. Well, it's a normal core dump. It's telling me that I did something wrong. So what we have here is, that's minimum. Running broker start. And then do callbacks. And that's it. Oh, it's way too fast. Because it coordinates then, that would mean that this thing here is not doing anything. It's doing a lot. It's calling wait even. Yeah, that's really weird. Or really weird. Not getting that at all. Oh, we have there. Yeah, well, okay. Let's just move it. Because I'm running it from here. Not even sure what which okay, will run in GDB. Doesn't set a different directory, so it just picks it up from right here, I think, I hope, whatever. So, what did I just copy anyway? Oops. That looks good. Break. That stops at main. That's necessary for that one, I think. COVID. So, GDB in run in GDB. What do we run in GDB? This one. Or in source command line, target none cannot support its commands. No such file or directory. That's the problem. That is the problem. What the hell? What the hell? I think this make does not work. Oh well, no it doesn't. It does, I mean, it does. Yeah, I'm trying to, the run in GDB is not working on this one, obviously. Fifth debug info, I can just run it on that directly. GDB. Okay, and then I want to somehow We have initial run, normal run, and then initial run again. And then maybe I should be able to see what happens. Let's try that. So I do continue, right? That's the first time, second time, third time. Next, this is initial one again. Okay. Some point it says running. Okay. Running state B as reset. Okay, we go on till it says running. State change to initialize. No, it's going to run initialize, and then let's say running. Yes, initialize. Entering set states all start, that's initialization. And then we get base state change to multiplex. Now we're getting closer. And then it says running state dbus method called starts. Still doesn't do much, I think. Multiplex. Okay, well that's the reason. You are not allowed to enter a task state and do nothing, because it would just run 100% CPU. But this is dbus method call start. And what did it print that it was running then? dbus method call start. Yeah. No, I'm clueless. I was looking at something else then, or what? What was I looking at then? I was looking at broken do callbacks. Why? It's a different task. But was it? Is it doing that then? We are crashing on this one. Oh, there's two bloody threads. Sorry. Yeah, it's crashing in the normal thread, main thread. So that's the one, and not this one, which is just totally different thread. Thank God. what I thought. So I should have looked for that and then found this and then see that it does nothing. Now what does it, what should it do? That is the big question, of course. Only thing I have, oh, this thing does have a wait for request name result. What? What the hell? The noise. I have a dbus connection wait for request name result. And then this, which nobody knows why it has the same name. Gone with it. Should have gotten a warning from this and that one about not using all the stuffs. And I have something else here. I can do now AI never reached, which looks a lot better, I think. Oh, that's nonsense. This is, it's a normal exit here. Yeah, but this is never reached because these call return from function. Okay, in that case, what we do want to do here is call create message on the message. Yes, but no sooner than that the task has finished. Man, that's highly annoying. That is highly annoying, because how can I ever do that? I need a broker for that to get a call back. Yes, it is nonsense. It is nonsense. Well, I have a pointer to the dbus connection, but it's not a task. Oh, well, it is a task. What the hell? But it's yeah. I don't know. Think I cannot hook into it, right? I want to be able to do that. That is a nice feature. Wait for this task to be finished. Register to be called back. Yes, that's what I want. wrapped data. Boost intrusive pointer. Connection, right. Well, that's a tough one. It's a very tough one. Very tough. Yeah, it kind of is a broker, right? I think it is the broker, so no problem. Problem. Yes, I think I have to. I have to pass the broker. Not only that, then I have to pass the key. So there's not even a reason to run the broker from here. Where's my broker? So you can make a broker, any broker. Well, the broker defines the dbus connection task type. And comes with the key as well. I do not have that anymore, I think. Yeah. Which means that I do not have dbus connection. I definitely do not have dbus connection. Not anymore. But I think that was the only place where I now was using it. So instead, I'm doing broker key destination. which would make you think maybe even key should be part of destination. Maybe I can just combine those into one. So that's silly. Yeah, no, because already the key exists only of this. And that is the destination, which has nothing to do with the connection. So the name key is a bit confusing. Nevertheless, the word set destination I do not like anymore. Let's at least rename this to broker key. And then the size of the broker key is empty. No, nonsense. It's the data. The standard string and flags. Yeah. It's also passed by pointer or whatever. Well, that's the broker type, I think. Yeah, set destination now takes a boost intrusive pointer to the broker type. and a pointer to the broker key, which has a type, I don't know, dbus connection broker key, I think. This is task. The broker key is not a task, so maybe I have to put dbus in front of it. We'll see if it compiles or not. And then of course we do not have M connection anymore. Instead we'll have that thing. And that thing. Which we have to initialize here as a broker, becomes a broker, and a broker key becomes broker key. Did I miss that before? And destination becomes destination. No, I think I just deleted it. It's not smart. And broker is, yeah, so I have them. Then broker is in namespace task. It is your. So what we are going to do is add a header. Include the broker task. A little bit too optimistic there. Okay, it says it does not exist. Well, it does. You just have to include the right thing. Include. We specified that before. Well, in that case, format is not found. Wow. Yeah. Okay. What? Now solve that. Solve that if you want. This is a. Looks like it's. Yeah. Well, this directory. I cannot help it. It's just that directory. So theoretically, I think that we need farmish. I mean, it can be persistent, right? At least it should get a message now. And then what happens? It says now use of undeclared identifier and dbus connection. Oh right, Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's comment this all out. I mean, all out. Ja, komt hij maar. And that crashes in that again. Good, 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 good. But now we have a little bit more to do. What I can do now is edit this file and also edit. Oh, well, let's do it like that. So edit this file and edit tests that file. And then from the second file, I see that I should have executed this line here. Yes, I'm gonna copy 2 lines even. 2 lines, amazing. And then I go back and paste that here. And add that because otherwise it won't compile. Now what do I have? Auto dbus connection is broker run broker key. Well, ta-da, we have broker key and we have broker. It's amazing, isn't it? And then, yeah, I want something to be done, but not dbus connect. Well, I can do that, of course, but not really. I think I needed this. And we do. I do signal 1. Okay, I do wait 1 here. And of course we do a set state to a new state, which is called connection established. But what are we going to do when the connection is established? Oh, I don't know. Let's call it next for now. Yeah, that here. Case next, the next state. Break, crash, I mean. Because we are leaving again without doing anything. And then I can add that here. Next. And here. And then, my friends, we should crash here as soon as. Now let's print a little bit more, because the name is that unique name. I can print unique name now. The moment we get here. Yes, but that should be this connection here. And then I have to store that somehow. Okay, it cannot be helped, I guess, that I do have an dbus connection in that case. Might probably not need it, but I need it now for the printing. Yeah, I don't know. Really? You know, it's like debug only. because I'm using it here. Oops, here and there in debug output, but nowhere else. But I still have to add it now. dbus connection. And that is then what we get back. I don't know, just add it somewhere. dbus connection, and it is obviously a boot intrusive thing, and well, that task. Oops. And it is if def cw debug and if debug only. Use of undeclared identifier dbus connection. So annoying. dbus connection. dbus method call. dbus connection. cwd not pronounceable. That's what's the problem. The pling still does not compile. No matching member function for call to run. Because this is a pointer, or I had a lot of pointers only. Yeah, cannot convert from pointer to blah blah blah. Well, in that case, my friends, the broker key was a pointer. I think that's all. Really? Undefined. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. And so we go on fixing debug errors, compile errors. No matching conversion for function style cast. Yeah, right. Intrusive pointer const task dbus connection to bus intrusive pointer task this type. Why don't you say that immediately? There's a problem with removing the const. Okay, in some obscure file. Why is that my problem? In instantiation of function template specialization, it says basically that this variable here, really, what are we doing? This variable should have been const. That's what it said. But you saw that. And it runs. And now it crashes in threadle 0, which has as last task dbus message next, which is correct. Which did print the unique name. And we have, well, we can see what we have. Let's say running, multiplex. Even more. Wow, it's really running stuff. dbus method called start, broker start, because it's going to connect. Broker do callbacks because the connect is probably finished. dbus connection start. Well, no, it doesn't. It's calling do callback. I have to rename this. Do callbacks is do callbacks, but also start the connection. It's a bad name. What is a better name? The better name is like do something. Boy, I can never think of names so horrible. What is a better name for do callbacks? Just leave it like that though. Anyway. Would call it woken up. Do work. And I rename it to do work right away before we even look at the rest. Substitute that to do work. Ding ding ding. Whoop. Eek, what happened? It was hanging for a very long time. Well, at any rate, broker start, broker do work. We are now here. There is one registered task. That it is new, we don't know yet. Processing entry, task dbus connection. The task of this entry wasn't started yet. Calling run now. Entering AI stateful task run. Enter immediate. That means that the same thread is going to do it. Reset, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it is making something. EVIO create dbus connection. Raw input and output, the actual connection. And so on, and running it, dbus connection start. Stuff, okay, well, whatever. It's doing stuff. And that's good, it's doing stuff. Start input device. That is making our connection, and then eventually going to the stateful tasks back to the stateful task. Stateful task says running dbus connection. Wait for request name result. Okay, so we logged in with the dbus server, and we requested a name, and it has to wait for reply. So here it waits. There's a callback. Callback signal 1, need to run, adding it to a thread pool, and then finally here it starts working, running again. So yeah, processing entry task dbus connection again. Entering for loop with 1 pending callbacks. Dbus connection finished. Ta-da! Very cool. So we call signal on, I don't know, something on dbus method call, which is now running dbus method call next, which is still not doing anything. Right, so I have to figure out what it should do there. I think I have to add those 2 files again. How long ago was that? Oh, there it is. So now we're here. What you have to do next is, well, where are we? Actually, this sync here must also be done. No, I'm not. I'm implementing this. We are running Basically, I should handle the parameters. So this is the point where I should call this callback. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So set parameters has stored the parameters in this thing here, and I have to call that with dbus message reference, so message. Right, and yeah, what then? I think then we have to do this one, send. Not sure though. Or this one. I think then those two, I just did those two. This is implemented above. But this one, sent, I don't have a sent yet. Needs a callback. That would be the callback of, oh boy, I have no idea what to do now. Maybe this. Reply concatenate, that is the callback. So I think instead of opening the gate, I don't need a gate anymore. I just call that from there. Seems to make more sense. Oh, we cannot. Well, yeah. Okay. I mean, this thing has a lot of parameters. It is not the way I want it to be called back. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do. I think that this send here was never implemented, of course, but that is basically this one, the last thing here. So instead of doing this, I have to implement that one, which is going to do this, which means that Yeah, I just have to specify the callback, right? But the callback sits in the run. But that takes information, data. On reply concatenate. Yeah, I think I want to be passed a dbus message. Because that is what reply concatenate also gets. It gets a dbus message. We have a user data pointer for it in an error, but this is output. I want to pass an error back. I can ignore the user data, we'll use it if I need it. Or basically it's just called with a message. Yeah. I'm gonna do that from the running task, I think. So yes, I have to pass a callback. And now we don't need a gate. Was that the last gate? I still have a gate left. This gate can be removed. Oops. Not yet. Gate. Now this gate is going to go, but that's gate 3. Okay, wait. It's just the end of the whole test. Yeah, okay. Let's see. End of test. Terminate application. So that's good. And this callback is it's kind of nonsense. Let me see. Can print if it was successful or not, but well. Print something so I know that it was called the RTC notice. Success. Successful. Otherwise, not successful. Okay, and then here I have to pass the on reply concatenate, but let's use a lambda. And it is, I don't know where the message came from. Let's do that. I don't know what the sentence is, not a good name. Set callback, I guess. Set callback. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, this one takes also a message. This one is const, suppose. Yes. And what I'm going to do in it is, yeah, I'll call this one. With that message. I think I'm just gonna throw on an error. Not even a return value. This returns an int. What the hell is that int? It's always 0. Right. Well, let's see if we can get that printed for now. And then I have to implement everything in here in the other function. So that means that I have to implement the set callback. Let's call it the way it is called. That result callback. Is that even possible to give them use the same name? I think it is. And if not, we'll just get another compiler. No, now I have mset result callback. It's called set because it is a function. That's bullshit. It is a result callback, not set params. This one is a function that sets parameters. This is sets nothing. It's just result. So this should be a set params callback, and that's too ugly. But if I leave out set here, I probably want to leave it out here as well, then, because at least have a one set difference. And then here we get the same thing without the sets, because there's really no sets. And deleted that part, yeah. Okay, and then yeah, and then what? Set params callback. Set result callback. I'll fix the compilers before we go on. Okay. What is it? Error, use of undeclared identifier mset params callback. Do you mean set params callback? Not sure. sdbus message append array invalid argument. What the hell? What went wrong? Nobody knows where we crashed. Signal. Schedule. Method call next. Oh, but it's running this and then crash. Why? It's crashing here. Empire scroll back a message. Didn't change anything. How can it have worked and then suddenly it doesn't anymore? I don't know. Let's look in the debugger. So it did compile. Let's compile it again. And then let's run it in the debugger. Okay, do I get to see my throw or not? No, do not. Oh, that's annoying. Highly annoying. Well, at least I get to see this, which is something. What the? This is maybe it. Guess no. Let's comment it out. There's another one. That must be the one then. In append. Impossible. This used to work. This used to work a moment ago, didn't it? Already did the append. message.h line 219. Oh, yeah, that would give the result that we got. Type integers, number of elements should be 3. And we have a first, that's 1, and then we have 2 and 3. Okay. Great, except message is not set. At that point, why is it not set? It's probably something super trivial. Message is in message. Message. Create message is never called. No, it isn't. I know it isn't. I remember now that it is not. I mean, I'm not never called create message. When should it be called? As soon as this thing is connected. Yeah. Can add that. Well, this is probably not used anymore because it looks really suspicious. Like majorly suspicious. Did we have a dbus connection broker? No, we don't. I do have a broker. Okay, so I need to call this. I'm going to comment this out. It just pains my eyes to see this. I'm going to call this from the task. From nobody knows. Broker? No. But then what? Oh wait, it was a message reply. dbus message reply thing, not the broker. It's bullshit. Task dbus yeah. Reply, message reply, method call. There we are. It is a task and it is not a template, so we have to look for the multiplex implementation. There we are. Okay, now we know what next is. Hardly doing anything here. Oh, like that. Oh, oops. Yeah, what? No, damn it. What was to be called? Geel. Okay, Control T. I have to call create message on what? Totally lost. I copied this, but then I got lost it again. That was the problem. Copy, reply, and then I lost it again. How did I jump to where I just came from? There. Yes, and then now I can paste it. Thank God. I have to call this, which is happens to be a method of message. So the question is, do we have a message here? Message. We have a message in dbus method call, and which happens to be where we are. So let's call create message on it, and then I have to pass boost and truth pointer to a dbus connection. Well, I don't know if they have that. Probably not. Yeah, debug only. So it is not debug only, right then? Because I really need it in order to create a message with it. Cannot be helped. It is not. So I also have to set it always then. Then we can use it here. And finally I need to pass a destination. It is probably going to be M destination with a star in front of it, because this is a pointer. And now create message then takes a const reference to destination. Yeah, that should work. And then afterwards we can call that. This can be called immediately for that matter. Okay, so what are we doing here? We are setting up the message. And we're just connected. And that means that I have my dbus connection, so I can initialize it. I'll call this create message. How about that? Yeah. I have to agree, it's a bit fake, but I need also another one, which comes after this one, namely. Do I wait already for it? Well, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, so the create message, create a message. Create message. And then, my friends, we had one more error. There was the last one. Yes, come on, crash, crash. And it crashes again in create message. Yeah, because I did not switch to the next thing. I did not wait anything. Didn't do anything. So what comes after the parameter callback? That was the question, right? So I'm gonna do the trick with editing two files. Our third was after skip. Where is it? Oh, this is the one. So the send here that I had, I moved to here, set result callback. Now we have to do this, that's all. So I'm just going to copy that and go back here and paste it. Bam. Okay. Well, let's do it like this. If less than 0, throw. Now, the bus connection, that has become mdbus connection. And nobody knows what the null pointer is for. Message, also no idea. Multiply concatenate, that's probably, yeah, that's our callback, so I need to pass something else here. What is this message? Oh, that's probably the message that I want to pass. But then I mean the real one. So m message is dbus message, which is nothing. Append read. Well, it's derived from message read. It's good enough for me. Not reading, but which also has no members, but is derived from message const, which happens to be a m message, which has a accessor, I hope. I want an accessor. Here it is. Operator to the const reference to a message. I can just pass it. That should automatically convert it to a dbus message. I think, yes, yeah, probably. And if not, then anyway, where are we? How far back can you go? Okay, I'm totally lost again. Well, here, yeah. So I can just pass a message, and then we get the right thing. And if not, then something is wrong, right? I don't know, what is this? I don't know. Okay, so this one is the callback. So let's pass a static function called reply callback. I don't know. Let's define that here. It's an int. Nobody knows why it is an int. It's so stupid. But okay. So that is like, yeah. Define. Parameters. Stuff. Tune 0. Well, and what was the arguments that we have to undo, redo. That is going to be a replacement for that one. So new. The bloody thing is not taking a const message. What? What the f— Why? That is pathetic. Pathetic. Why is that not const? It should be const. I'm going to try that. It compiles with const. Can we just try it? Scary. Probably does not compile, because then it says, yeah, but they are function signature is not what I expect it to be. Oh no. So this should already give a problem, maybe. Then maybe. Pretty sure the user data is going to be null this way, and therefore I could pass this and then call a non-static function, and then we are in the member again, and that's probably what I need, right? Yes, definitely what I need. Of course, this is what I need. Therefore, I should make it an inline function, I think, and figure out what the hell is the user data. Mon of that thing, and that is the second last parameter after the callback. Yes, dbus message pointer. Slot is null. No, is it? No. I think it is. Yes, it is null. Probably should not be null. Now I'm in full control with my task. But at any rate, let's pause this here. So we get here. Let's move this as a static function to the class. Can be private. Just put it there. Static. Private. Reply call back. That's needed, yes, because I'm gonna implement it immediately as a call to reply callback with. Now let's be fancy. dbus const read reference. Can that not be constant? Let's make it as const as possible. Message. Oh wait, that's bullshit. This is yeah. Okay, let's make the signature first. No, that's all. The signature. Well, can also be private. Yes. Yes, and well, I want to call it. So I have to do a static cast on something, and then call it, and that is the user data. That was just this class. And yeah, user data is not const, but it should be. Well, I'm busy with const. Let's add const everywhere. See what happens. Okay, so that means that this one must be const. And I need a dbus message read, which I'm going to assume I can just construct from an M. Bang. That's how things should work if they work correctly. Oh, looks good. Looks good. But then I need this to be implemented here rather than whatever I had. We don't have that, and in case it compiles, which is of course ridiculous, let's call this entering reply callback, and I don't think I can print a message read. Can I? You never know. This thing does not have any way to print it. Okay. Well, in that case, this is not going to compile for a long time, I have the feeling. Come on, man. Error, no matching memo function of call to reply call back. I don't even know what that is about. You find that here, man. What are you talking about? Oh, it doesn't want to convert. Candidate function of viable cannot convert argument of incomplete type const sdbus message pointer to const dbus message read for first argument. Call back, blah blah blah. Candidate function of viable requires. Oh, that's another one. Okay, the problem is conversion to message read. Why? Message read takes a dbus message pointer, not a const pointer. Uh-oh, can I not let it take a const pointer, because this is just reading. It's just reading. Or not. Already thought about const there, I see. Oh, I'm remember it again. It's amazing, right? You have still a little bit memory left. The message has a read pointer inside of it, so reading it advances that pointer, and therefore it cannot be const. So this thing here is not const because we want to read it. It's ridiculous, but true. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'll just try to compile it again. And the problem is non-void function does not return a value. Oh, how horrible. Return 0. Are you happy now? Error non-member function cannot have const qualifier. Oops, oops. This is also a little bit problematic. I mean, what am I passing here? Can I make a... Well, it must be static, I guess. Let's see how the compiler is going to explain that to me. No matching function for call to sdbus call async. No, that's a bad. It's totally defined in sdbus something. I'll just need a header. Include sdbus.h. I don't know. Just making something up. Grab includes something sdbus. Really? sdbus? Totally not sdbus. Yay! So I got it right. Except that I use double quote. Oh, they use double quotes. System, that's what it should be. What the hell is that?